Thank you. Hey, I love listening to you speak. You always have a presence that is well delivered. Gramercy flows through your speech. And I do mean that authentically. You have such a caring way of communicating with whatever topic it is that you're delivering. The topic, three elements, 5 to 7 minutes. Obviously, you hit on those. Your background's beautiful. Your lighting's really good. As far as the details themselves, you named it three elements, and you did the introduction in such a dynamic way by drawing us in with a really powerful question to ask your audience, what is a powerful speech and what is an address? So right away, you had this emphasis on what is it going to be to deliver a powerful speech, with the Gettysburg address being one of them that you worked at. I loved the way that you included the dates on the main orators and speeches that you brought in. And you did a really dynamic job of emphasizing the introductions to those speeches, which I thought was courageous because those were all really big speeches. Historically, they carry a lot of weight. And you stepped into that role of delivering it with an authority and a power that I really, really appreciated. I could hear their speeches coming through as you were going through it. It didn't feel like this is Hae mimicking the speech, but rather you paused and actually took in what the emphasis of those speeches were, and you delivered on it well. The three elements: style, substance, and impact. Substance and impact to me came across as being the more important aspects of them for you. You touched on style, but then when you got to substance and the opening line of the Gettysburg, again, you delivered it with such an authenticity that was remarkable, and I could hear it, which is part of the communication style that you were working on. And so I think you clearly delivered on that. And then for the impact, the closing address of that was really great. I loved at the end when you pulled out a $5 bill out of your shirt. That was such a sassy little way to end it, and asking us to ask Abraham Lincoln what advice he would give us. So I thought that was a really cool way to be able to invite in the essence of what his address was. I always have a challenging time when the pronunciation is what you are going to be delivering on, because I can't speak a second language. And I know from my experience when I was in Greece, I got hammered on my pronunciation. And they were like, just say thank you. You're speaking Greek Chinese, is what they used to tell me all the time when I would try to say thank you in Greek. And so I get torn on that, because I understand that there is the emphasis on wanting to deliver the pronunciation piece, but your pauses and the way that you're enunciating the words and articulating the words, I understood what you were saying, and I appreciate the effort that you put into it. Plus, I feel like it makes me lean in and actually listen a little bit more closely, because there are some nuances that I have to be really clear that I'm hearing you correctly. So I know that's not effective feedback, but I'm also running out of time. But I appreciated the speech, and I thought it was really, really well delivered and educational, researched well. Thank you.